You had an intro, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. I just want you... Yeah, I mean, you guys just... You guys keep talking. It's fine.
What
But
the fuck?
Holy shit,
Kat, we
what?
want to hear your intro.
Kat's-
No, it's because Kat's gonna interrupt us.
Kat's
with
like
something
got
first.
a fucking evil plan.
She's ready. She's
What
like,
do you mind? What do you think, guys? Look at Kat. Look at how sad she looks.
I can't do the intro until you guys start having a different conversation that's not about
see,
me. so.
she's
Yeah,
ready
she's
to like
fucking
fuck.
trying.
She's gonna kill us.
I'm
She's
not
gonna
gonna kill you.
absolutely
I
fly
think
across the
the-
room like Palpatine.
The intro is that we're gonna talk about something else, and then Kat is gonna just stop recording and like jump out the window and escape into the woods.
What's your shirt?
Oh, this is Mr. Burns, a post-electric play.
Cool shirt.
It's a story. It's a long story.
Théâtre.
What's your shirt?
Open up! It's the Gooby!
The Gooby!
Holy fuck!
They've come.
They finally came.
Open the door!
Oh, what do we do?
We've got
guys?
our.
What do
I've
we
got.
do?
Do you have the information?
I
Did you gather what I asked you to gather, Hannah?
I got confused.
Oh god, it's all happening.
What do we do, Juniper?
Get the papers. Get everything you have.
I'm trying as hard as I can.
Noelle!
What?
Get down on the ground.
I'm already on the ground.
Stay there.
Okay, everybody be cool.
All right,
Everybody
begin
be
to read
cool.
the poetry.
It was a bold night. The night.
We're
of the
coming in! We're opening the door!
The hollows were sharp with billions of grips.
Stop right there!
I'm sorry.
GBI! We've heard of some suspicious ghost activity in this area.
Where's your warrant?
Right here.
That's a
It's a
warrant.
warrant.
That's a warrant. They got a warrant.
Oh God, oh man.
We're looking for a Miss Catherine Fay. We've heard she's done ghost crimes.
We don't know anything about
We're just
ghost
having
crimes.
a poetry reading.
Yeah.
Our friend
among
Noelle has
friends.
passed out on the ground. Could you call an ambulance?
Miss, you still got a soul in there?
That's debatable.
Looks like she's been possessed by a ghost! It's a ghost! Ghost crimes! Woo!
Hannah, remember this was a sacrifice we had to make.
What?
What are you doing with that Ouija board?
I wish that people had understood what I said when I said the GBI, the Gooby, but nobody fucking did. So I'm afraid that no one will know what the Gooby even is.
What is the Gooby?
The ghost FBI.
Oh, Noelle.
The GBI, the Gooby.
You're back from your state of unconsciousness.
Noelle, are you a member of the Gooby?
That's right. She's been with me the whole time, undercover.
You've been an undercover Gooby agent?
Oh, yes. I've been Gooby the whole time.
How
Draco.
Have you been the Gooby?
Yes.
How could you do this to us, Noelle?
We call her N, the head of the Gooby.
Who?
And Gooby.
Gooby, the head of the Gooby, Noelle.
The worst fucking...
It's called improv, okay? does everyone
Play
feel
in the
supported?
Why aren't you playing in the space?
Are you playing?
I hate that me making these like sound reproductions of these abbreviations make sense to all of you and no one else.
Okay, listen. In the
Wait,
moment.
I'm genuinely...
We got so many tweets from people that were like, "Jeeby gooby abby jibby dooby." Like, what
are
was
you
Noelle saying?
Because Noelle was like the GBI, the Gooby.
Wait, they didn't understand
No,
that meant the ghost FBI?
Yeah, I mean, it's so intuitive and obvious.
So fucking intuitive.
I can't believe that anyone would be confused by that.
Why would you? Obviously, if you say the GBI, the Gooby, I obviously know you mean the ghost
if
FBI.
you do like
They
a
just
weird
thought
little,
that I suddenly made a weird noise and everyone loved it.
like when when your voice just drops into a tiny little weird like gnome man, being
Yeah.
like the GBI,
The Gooby.
Like,
It obviously is a reference to the fucking
FBI.
national ghost FBI organization.
Yes, the Ghost Bureau.
I also
of
like that it
Investigation.
lacks. Yeah, it lacks the F, so it is.
It does. So, but it's GBI, the Gooby.
Yeah.
But GBI the Gooby.
GBI,
Yeah.
the Gooby.
It sounds kind of like a chorus in like a fun
I'm
like
reeling.
a doo-wop song. You know,
I'm
like it's like the Beach Boys. And
It
they're
does
like,
sound. It's very
the
got a good twang. to it.
GBI, the Gooby, the GBI, the Gooby.
You're all under arrest.
Come on, GBI officer
Yeah,
join
come
hands
on,
with us.
sing with us.
Everybody grab your girl and do the GBI the Gooby.
Let's play D&D. Hi, I'm Gus Gooby, and I am your DM.
Hello, I'm Gooby's Saint Gooby, and my name is Noelle, and I play Fran.
Hi, I am Greg Gooby.
I thought you died. I thought you died in the last ghost raid.
Oh no, there's blood everywhere.
No. I went into car sales.
But I think only a fucking ghost would say they went into car sales. This is a ghost crime.
No. It wasn't. I'm still alive.
Greg, put your hands up.
I'm serious. I swear to Ghost God.
Hey everybody, it's me, Rick. I'm coming into the scene now, and it's really important that you pay attention to me. I'm doing something completely different than everyone else is.
Yes,
And I love your energy, Rick. So here's what happened last time.
I didn't get to introduce myself.
I didn't either.
Okay.
I'm not feeling supported in this space.
All right.
Oh no, I don't actually care. Please continue with what you were saying, Kat.
And I'm Hannah, and I formerly played Slake. I'm now playing Poirot, and he's sort of a clown, but he's kind of got like a unique and sort of like twisted perspective. And he's really gonna. Okay, I'm good. Go ahead. Kat, go ahead.
So last time,
Yes.
you guys limped into the port of Rudval and saw smoke on the horizon and debris in the port. The town is in lockdown as it has been invaded by a small army of Dragonborn who have brought all their bones with them, and they are arrayed in front of the gates of Harad, which are the gates to the dwarven kingdom of Essedel. They are doing everything they can to get through those gates, but they are anti-magic, cold iron gates that they have not been able to break through, even with a dragon coming by to breathe lightning and bash at it every once in a while.
And they're also really bad for us.
Yeah, and also...
Or at least Fran and Corbin.
Yeah. Also, it's just not, like, a great situation for you guys.
Yes. That's
Uh,
also true.
That's also true. So, you met with a shop owner named Herb after Strong Betty Wolf of the Waves dropped you at his shop and pieced out. Herb.
Good old
a
Herb, part of
completely,
family.
Yeah, completely legitimate businessman Herb, who has no connection to the smugglers who have a back entrance to his store.
Yeah, of course.
Nor does he have any connection to the smuggled goods that are within his store. He's a
course.
legitimate businessman.
He's never done anything wrong.
Herb has never done anything wrong.
Not one thing.
So, you extracted some information with Herb using your powers of conversation
Yeah.
and persuasion.
And just abject annoyance.
Yes, you annoyed Herb into telling you the situation, and
I prefer to think we charmed him.
Yes, you charmed Herb into telling you the situation and giving you a spot to rest in the attic above his shop. And Corbin had a vision. And he looked down into the dwarven kingdom of Essedel and found there are some Torva cultists doing a whole lot of sacrifices. They're just doing the shotgun approach to sacrifice.
Oh, yeah. There's like a huge pile of bodies.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
When you were done with your resting, Herb was gone. You headed out into the streets to do a little bit of reconnaissance. You thought to yourselves, well, if we can't go through the door, maybe we can go through the ground. And Corbin discovered that, nope, there is cold iron laced all through the ground here. It's bad. And that is where we are now. So, what do you guys want to do? I think yeah, you guys are in an abandoned house is where you were.
Yeah, or we were, I think we were in some abandoned building or by an abandoned building.
Yeah. So, okay. You were in a spot that is not totally concealed.
Yeah.
But is fairly concealed.
Yeah.
So, can you guys actually, will you guys all just make a quick stealth roll for me? I think you're, you still have
Yeah,
half
with
that
Pass
trace
That
on.
Trace cast.
Yeah.
So that's 18 for me.
Okay.
I also 18.
I got 16.
Okay.
Wait, is Mary with us?
Oh, yeah, Mary got over 20.
Okay, cool.
Oh, hell yeah, Mary. Okay, so we're stealthified.
Yep, so you're still pretty stealthed.
Okay, so the whole ground is anti-magic, so we can't dig down, but maybe there's like sea caves or something?
That's an idea.
You know who would probably know about sea caves?
Seaman?
Strong Betty.
Oh.
Oh. You don't know what happened to
But I mean, you're right. I mean, the other thing is that's also a pretty good joke, and I will give you that. Like, you did get me with that
I
one.
really legitimately thought that's what you wanted me to say.
I'm both offended and flattered at the same time.
Sorry, Hannah.
No.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay, so we were thinking about sea caves, and we were thinking about, of course, Strong Betty, Wolf of the Waves.
Yes.
But
We
have to
don't know
find her
where she
first.
is.
No.
We should, but we have the compass, if nothing else, so we can try and name things that Strong Betty has.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And try and find her.
Okay.
Okay.
Should
What
we
do y'all
it?
think?
Should we do
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Should
What
we
do
do
you-
it?
That's good.
What do you know that is unique to Strong Betty that she has?
Gun.
Gun.
Oh.
Well, we all did list a type of gun.
Wait,
Correct.
what did you say?
I said muscles.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, that's true.
Can you find muscles?
No, because
They're everywhere.
they're part of her living body. And
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think
But
that
gun probably
But
would
gun.
work.
So I take out my Jack Sparrow fucking compass,
I hear that name and I hiss.
and I say, "Fuck, we don't know her name."
Well, we don't need to know her.
No, we would need to know her real name.
Do we? I thought we just needed to know.
No, you need to know the name of an item. We don't know Strong Betty's name.
Oh, because we have to say Strong Betty's gun.
Yeah.
We've been damned by our own
Fuck.
foolish behavior.
Well, she's the one who refused to tell us her
It's
name.
true. Can we just say gun and see what happens?
There are lots of people probably.
Well,
have
I mean,
guns,
who
right?
have we met before that has a gun?
Probably a lot of dwarves. I say gun.
If you're holding it flat, the compass needle spins.
Oh,
when
if you
tilt
turn it sideways.
sideways, it points down.
So everybody underground has gun.
Well,
I
that's good
bet
to
Strong Betty already fucking went to the underground.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say if it's pointing underground, then like,
They don't let anybody underground though.
well, she's a dwarf.
Yeah, but
all
they don't- but
all
so
the
is-
all the dwarfs probably have guns. I'm saying she probably knows about a secret entrance.
Yeah,
and she
yeah,
just
she
already
went
went
down
there.
But I don't
Yeah.
think. Oh, right. Duh. Secretly. Oh, you smart.
We could track her. Hold on. Corbin knows tracking, maybe.
What do you have? What do you have for us,
Well,
Jennifer?
I can turn into a dog and try to sniff her out. As a dog, I get advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Okay.
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 Corbin turns into a dog and then starts running back to Herb's shop.
All right. Herbert,
Without speaking?
Yeah, no, he doesn't say anything.
Oh, fuck! And then
Corbin?
there's three beautiful fucking dwarfs just
Yeah,
chasing a dog.
Running after
actually-
a dog.
Slake and Fran, can you guys make another stealth check at disadvantage?
Oh,
Because
shit.
you are chasing a dog.
making you guys run.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I did better than last time.
Oh, good.
I got 22.
Yeah, I got 20 thanks to Pass Without Trace.
Yep. Mary got like a 30-something.
Holy shit!
Christ,
She rolled
Mary.
an 18 and then a 17. so-
Jesus, wow.
Man.
Yeah.
No one can fucking catch us. Like, we were bolting after this stuff so fucking fast. They look, but we're
Just a
already
blur.
gone.
Yep. And actually, now, can you guys also make me a perception check? Except for Corbin.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 14.
Okay.
I got 10.
Okay. Mary got 17, and none of those, you guys don't notice anything.
Oh, shit.
Even Mary?
Nobody notices anything.
Subtle.
It's fine. It's normal. It's fine.
That's
It's just
definitely
a normal
not.
time and a totally fine time.
Well,
Defo
just keep
not.
chasing this dog normally, I guess.
Okay.
All right. All right. I get to.
Are we being followed? Fuck!
I get to Herb's shop. My little dog body jumps up on the door and begins to cry. It's like,
What's that, Corbin? Strong Betty's trapped in the well.
Mary opens the door for you. Mary looks over at you, Fran, and signs, is that the noise a dog normally makes?
I can't say that I know, Mary. I definitely know the noise that dogs make because I do live with one. And then Corbin...
Don't say that about Fran, you fucker.
Corbin goes to the clothes. Are they just laying on the floor or like...
I don't know.
I think so. She just like stripped off her clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Runs to those that pile of clothes that's just been sitting there, and he just sniffs them all up. Get that scent.
Oh, I see. Good thinking, Corbin.
Stop talking to him.
Then you can roll another, I guess it'd be a perception check.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah, let's see if you can proceed for
With advantage. 14.
Okay. So you are snuffling, you're sniffling. Slake, Mary, and Fran are following behind you in height order, very much like a Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
situation.
Yes.
Moving silently, just like a Scooby-Doo situation.
Yes,
exactly.
yes,
Where they did not add the footsteps Foley.
Because Yakety Sax is playing so loud, they don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. And you come to an alleyway. You turn down this alleyway, and you just get hit by a big old stink bomb. Your senses are overwhelmed. It smells like sulfur and gunpowder.
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
Ew, what is that? Ew, Corbin! Your dog body is full of gas.
I don't think it's that,
Corbin
Fran.
runs and jumps at you.
Ah!
He rubs
Fran falls to the ground.
He rubs his body all over you.
Fran pets your little wiggly sausage body. I don't like him. But I'm still petting him.
The noises
Mary
my
puts
dog
her
makes.
sleeve up to her nose to block out the smell.
I don't think this smells Corbin.
Corbin is like putting his like asshole in my face, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it is. Like,
Mary signs with one hand. Corbin, what did you eat?
Mary.
Mary signs, I guess all that fish you ate as a dolphin doesn't agree with your dog body.
Oh man, the logistics of this are horrifying.
But I do look around for another source of the smell.
Do you want to do an investigation check, please?
I guess so. Oh, I got a natural 1.
I will also.
You are too busy investigating Corbin's butthole.
Yeah, it's
gross.
too much.
I got a 14.
Okay.
If it's investigation.
Corban.
I got 12, so.
Okay. What does Mary get? Not good.
Damn. Wanted Mary to save us.
Mary.
Mary couldn't save us.
You find
Nobody can save us. We
Wait.
can't perceive shit, you guys. We're just running around this goddamn town
Idiots.
with our hands over our eyes, their heads
Assholes
off like,
and faces.
like chickens with their heads cut off,
Like ostriches.
screaming for herb.
Herb.
Screaming for herbs.
Looking for herbs. Anybody
In all the
have
wrong
herbs?
Rosemary!
Weed! Well, what was the highest roll? Was it 14?
14.
You know what? Actually, with a 14, I'll give it to you.
Thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my
Well,
god, we're
I mean,
so stupid.
My legs were getting tired from cartoonishly wheeling around in a big cloud of dust.
I mean, it's not a useful clue, but it's like looking around with, covering your nose and mouth, but you're a little bit more used to breathing in dank smells because of your caves.
Mm-hmm.
Those caves were not the best smelling, so you're a little less distracted by it. Mm-hmm. And you find a capsule
Jinkies.
Yeah, so you find a capsule that has a powdered residue, which when you smell it, it smells very strongly of that sulfur gunpowder smell that's everywhere.
So they did this on purpose?
I mean, this is kind of a war zone.
Why do you why scent-based warfare?
Well, I'm guessing they were planning to ignite this stuff. Maybe the dwarves were...
Oh. Okay, Slake, you think you're so smart?
I mean, no, I just...
Slake, you're right. You don't need to ridicule me about it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fran.
Damn it, Slake's so fucking smart. Jesus.
Maybe they were trying to make something to ward off Torva and his forces.
Kat, because I was tracking Betty.
You were.
Did that lead us here?
What
It
gun?
led you to this. Well,
It led you as far as this, and then this overwhelmed your smeller.
Okay.
it overwhelmed your smeller, yes.
But regardless, Betty passed through here.
Betty was here, but you do not know where she went after this. All you know is that she used this capsule. It made a bad smell and some scorch marks.
Okay.
Mary signs maybe she was being followed. Maybe something went wrong.
Oh no, strong Betty Wolf of the Waves!
Oh no, strong Betty Wolf of the waves. She's so far from the waves. I relate to that. Strong Betty and I are just like kindred spirits.
Yeah, you guys seem like you really bonded.
Mary signs, well, we could just look for sea caves on our own. I mean, Corbin can be a dolphin, and Fran, you can swim long distances.
Look, without strong Betty Wolf of the Waves?
But strong Betty, I feel weak without her.
Mary pats your arm, Fran, and then signs, the strong Betty is within you all the time.
What?
What does that mean, Mary?
Means the strength of strong Betty is living within us. Don't worry about it. I can tell because I'm a god.
That does make
That
sense.
sounds right.
That does make sense.
It's creepy.
Corbin runs to the
Mary can just use
ocean.
that as an excuse anytime now.
Corbin runs to the ocean.
Corbin runs to the
Corbin
ocean.
runs to the ocean.
Corbin just runs into the ocean.
Are you still a
Corbin
dog?
Yeah, but I'll change. Not before I get... I'm not going to be turns into a dolphin, flops to the ocean.
All right, so Corbin, you're going to take off towards the ocean?
Yeah, I'm just running.
Yeah, I guess I
Dog
also
energy.
run after Corbin.
Mary
Same.
signs, okay, I guess we're doing this.
All right.
Mary, that's what you said.
No one agreed with me.
Corbin did.
Yeah, and then he went to the ocean.
Yeah, he's on his way.
Corbin, you reach the seawall and dive headfirst into the ocean?
Yeah, and I beautifully turn into a sexy pink dolphin on my fall down into the ocean.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Mary stops at the edge of the seawall, and I think all of you, Scooby-Doo style, stop at the edge of the seawall as Corbin jumps in, and Mary runs into Slake, and Fran runs into Mary.
Oh.
And Mary falls into the ocean.
No! I grabbed Mary to prevent her from falling into the ocean.
Okay, so we've been running through this town. There's not many people out, right? Like, basically nobody's out, but I do want to look around and see if anyone saw a dog jump in the ocean.
Yeah, do a perception check.
I got 7.
You do, when you look around, you see a couple little children who are peeking out a window, and then they are pushed down by a hand.
And I say, oh no, our dog.
Mary says, yeah, our dog. That is a thing that everybody has here.
I'm gonna jump in after our dog.
Oh no, be careful.
I'll stand guard up here.
Will do.
I'll stay with our friend, Slake. Who
You see if you can
a
see
dwarf.
anything from up here.
You guys...
I don't need to roll to jump in. I just fucking jump.
Well, Corbin, do you want to perceive?
Yeah, I'm going to perceive.
Okay,
I also am perceiving.
perceive.
But Fran specifically wants to be looking for animal activity. Like if there's weird fish swimming towards a place where
Okay.
I
Alright.
wouldn't think there would be fish swimming towards.
Okay.
Oh, like a sewer?
I got a natural 20.
I won't even
Oh, boy.
fucking roll!
All right, so this time,
Whatever.
Yeah.
So, Fran, you, as you swim back, you see there is no sea, there's no door, there's no hidden grates, there's nothing, except for that feeling of cold iron that is just emanating from this. But you don't give up. You keep going, and you keep swimming, and
That doesn't sound like me, but okay.
you, fueled by the power of natural 20,
Yes, of course. I just have an instinct. I'm like, I know there's something.
There's something. And so you keep going, and Corbin, you follow behind Fran. And Mary is like, let's follow them on land.
Got it.
And so you guys keep going, and you keep going farther and farther out from the city. Slake and Mary have to, at a certain point, just stick to a very narrow strip of land between where the seawall transitions into a rocky cliff and a forested mountainside on the other. And you keep going, and Mary keeps looking back at Slake, being like, Fran is way more determined than she should be.
I got a hunch. I got a hunch, and you know when I'm right on the edge of breaking the case.
Ain't nothing gonna slow you down.
And Fran, you can feel the cold iron, pressing at you, and you're trying to find where it might break, right? Mm-hmm. You're trying to find where you might have a way in, but you're not finding it. And as you keep swimming, Fran, you start to feel like some weird pressure. And Corbin, as you're following behind Fran in her pursuit, you and eye on the sky, the skies have gotten darker, and the clouds are roiling and bubbling in a way that just doesn't feel right. Something feels weird and off. And Mary pauses to look back at you, Slake. She pauses to catch her breath as you guys have been following Fran now for about, a good 20 minutes.
Jeez.
And she signs, does something feel weird? Heavy?
Does it? Yes. Even for me. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It definitely seems ominous.
She nods and waves to Fran and Corbin in the water and signs as big as she can so you guys can see it. Like, how are you doing? Do you feel okay?
Corbin pops his little head up.
Fran says, I know there's a way in. I can feel it in my bones. It's like this weight pressing down on every part of my body and also my spirit and soul.
Corbin splashes Fran with his little tail flipper.
Ah!
So you guys keep going a little bit further until Fran, you see it. Fran, you have maybe come closer to the seawall, and it has gotten covered in algae and various underwater plants as you've gotten further out from the harbor where the boat's traffic would have disturbed the plant growth.
When you say further out, you mean like further along
further along the coast where this seawall has turned into sheer cliff. And barnacles, small mussels, tidal creatures have made homes in these rocks. And then you see one spot where they have not.
I go towards it.
There is a circular door inlaid into the rock. It is made of that same cold iron. But this time it is carved with images of dwarven heroes slaying sea monsters.
I shout down to you guys. Did you find something?
Corbin swims up into the surface and does a beautiful flip and chitters in the air.
Fran tries to do the same.
Fran, will you please make an acrobatics check?
Yeah, I will. Ooh, okay.
It could be worse.
You know
it's
what?
It
It could certainly be worse. I got a 14.
Fran, you managed to do a very weak flip.
Yeah.
like you come out,
yeah.
you do a black flip, but you just sort of back.
I'm assuming it would have been very impressive had not an actual dolphin just done a much more impressive maneuver seconds before.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it comes across as extremely pathetic. Okay. I poke my head out of the water and I say, well, we found another cursed door, you guys. I knew there was something here.
Great job.
Mary signs, well, there's not an army of Dragonborn in front of it, so that's a win.
Okay, well, I want to go closer to the door, and I'm assuming as I go closer to it, the magic is a problem.
Yes.
Like maybe my dwarf disguise is flickering and such.
Yes, exactly. And that feeling of pressure increases the closer you get to the door.
Kat, does this magic dampening, does it affect my inherent ability to breathe underwater and stuff?
It does to a certain extent. It just makes it feel like you're breathing like thin mountain air instead of
Okay.
nice oxygen-rich air.
That makes sense. Okay. So I pop my head out and I say, Slake, I think this might be a job for you, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. I'll hop down then.
Okay, we'll catch you. I hold out my hands.
Corbin holds out his flippers in his tail.
Mary puts an arm in front of you, Slake, and goes, maybe you should use your picks.
I'll just lower myself gently into the water.
Thanks. What do you mean? I'm holding out the thinnest, little scrawniest arms you've ever seen in your fucking life.
I don't want to put you guys in any trouble. So I climb down. Yeah, I'll take a look at this little door. Is there a handle or anything on it?
There is no handle. You can investigate to know more details.
All right. And is it deep underwater, or is it kind of at the surface, or?
It is, it's at the bottom of the cliffside. So it is quite deep.
Oh,
So
okay.
you
Well,
have
I guess
to
I have to dive down.
You have
swim
to
way
dive.
under.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll try to dive down and take a look at it.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a...
Well, I think you've seen how smart we've been so
Yeah,
far.
we are really
I rolled
on
a
it.
whole entire 6.
Okay. All right. Do you guys want to investigate too?
Yeah, I'll investigate.
Mhm.
Even
guys
though it
can
makes
all-
them
Over
feel
Slake's
icky.
little shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck, I'll put mine away.
Well, I'm sorry for having...
Here, I'll just roll to see.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, okay.
Not too
Yeah,
bad.
Sorry for carrying
Not
this
too
whole
bad,
group.
it was a 5.
Well, for me, that would have been a 14.
Get
so.
out.
Oh my god.
For investigation, I have +9, so I got 28.
So, Fran, you don't feel like you want to touch this door.
No.
No, but you are able to grab Slake's wrist and use Slake's hands to touch the door.
It's just like Ghost.
It's just like Ghost.
It's just like Ghost. And you're able to use Slake's hands to push away some of the like seaweed and stuff that has grown up around
And,
this.
and as my disguise is flickering, you see Patrick Swayze's face.
just like Ghost.
I gasp and inhale a bunch of water.
Before you rocket up to the surface, Slake, to spit out water, it is revealed that there is a weird-looking keyhole hidden in the sword of one of the dwarven heroes in the carvings.
Oh, so we need the Keyblade.
Yep.
It's time to get the Keyblade.
Time to get the key.
It's time to get out. Fuck, it's time to get out of fucking God, fuck.
What are you gonna say?
A locked door! I just... You know I can't stand it.
Oh yeah, that's our one
I
weakness.
do, however, I
It
do
is.
have knock, and I don't think there's people around.
Yeah, but it's magic.
But it's magic.
Oh,
so
you're
you might not be able
fucking
to
right.
use
I
it.
can't use it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna burst to the surface and spit out my Patrick Swayze water. And
When you breach the surface,
The door opens magically.
The
and
door
we-
opens magically.
We go in.
Patrick
Well,
Swayze
I'm
comes
scared.
out.
We left Mary alone up there.
you sure did.
She's a powerful god.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but like Cat's a cruel and unjust
Yeah.
creator.
A capricious influence. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you see Mary up at the top of the cliff, she is holding her hands up and she's looking down at you guys and shaking her head.
Mm-hmm.
I dip back under the water.
Me too.
But I'm looking up.
And you see, through the water, you see Mary signing, "We're just trying to help, please."
I want to cast an illusion of an explosion just behind the people she's talking to.
Ah, okay. So you cast your explosion and there's a burst of fire and light. And then you hear, shit. And someone stumbles forward and Mary steps aside and you see, it's Strong Betty Wolf of the Waves.
Strong Betty Wolf of the Waves!
Hello and welcome to the midroll. It's me, Noelle. I'm recording this on my inboard microphone because I don't fear death or anything else. I just would love to just come in here today and say thank you. And I know that you thought we were ungrateful and we never thank anyone, but today it's time to say thank you to a few people. I'm going to say thank you on the podcast app to L2TK, to Mr. Ott, to Targot, to Bacon, Lettuce, and Treachery, pretty good, to J. Mamako, to Becker with 2 Ks, and also to Tom Brady X Mr. Mime. Thank you so much for your reviews. You know what? I think I'm gonna just check off. I don't know for sure if everybody else has been thanking from just the United States. So just in case, thanks to King Dorella and Jezbeb, N1995115, and also J.A. who lived in Kochi. I'm pretty sure I thanked you, J.A. who lived in Kochi. Well, thanks again. Truly, it makes a big difference how many iTunes reviews you get. And also, I wanted to point out that actually we are kind of coming up on 1,000 American ratings. And if we could hit that soon, that would be so cool. So, I mean, if you live anywhere, please leave us a review, leave us a rating. It really bumps us up in your home country. But if you live in the United States and you haven't rated the podcast on Apple Podcasts yet, I just hope that you will, because I'm very excited to get to 1,000. I also want to thank the other people who absolutely hold us together as if they were our family members or support group members, completely supporting us from underneath in a way that it can't be replaced by anything else. Thank you so much to our new Patreon members. Thank you to Jessica, to Casual Daddy, nice, to Joy, to Zuko Cat, to Emily, to the S-Dragon, and to Archaic Grin. Thank you guys so much. Actually, speaking of Patreon, coming up here, our $5 Patreon tier is going to, improve a little bit, I think. We're planning to do not just live streams for the $5 Patreon level, but also some video content in general coming up. So if you're interested in seeing video content of us, we have that at the $5 tier on Patreon, and we're gonna have even more of it coming up. So I hope to see you there, my sweet friends. And now for a word from a lovely Geekspective podcast.
Does the thought of leading a group through the creative landscapes of your imagination terrify you? Do you worry about being asked questions you don't know the answers to? Have you wanted to try being a dungeon or game master, but your social anxiety has been holding you back? Hi, I'm Amber, and I used to nearly vomit at the idea of running a tabletop RPG. How'd I get over that anxiety? I haven't. Surprise! I'm still an anxious mess, and you can listen to all of it on Shapeshift, where I've recorded 80% of every game I've ever ran. Over the last 4 years, I've run a ton of indie one-shots like Casketland, a weird Western horror game, to my first ever campaign using Ryutama, a Studio Ghibli-like exploration-focused game. Follow me through my journey learning how to GM and to live with my anxiety. It doesn't go away completely, but it does get easier to manage. Go to geekspective.com to find out more information or find Shapeshift on wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Make sure to check it out, guys. Last of all, a message to Chantel. Chantel, you're renovating your house. You're living your best life. And we're all so happy for you. And I can't wait to see you sometime soon. Chantel, the code word is Haley S501. And the sleeper agent is active. Go!
And she turns her cool crossbow gun back towards Mary. And Mary takes a step back and looks down at you guys. I'm sure you think you are trying to help, but that's not helping. You being here is not helping. I don't know where your friends went, but I don't like it. I don't like what you guys are doing here. And Mary signs, I swear. And Strong Betty shakes her head and she says, you are going to walk back towards the harbor. You find yourself some bit of flotsam and you're going to get out of this town. Do you understand?
I look at the others because we gotta We gotta get up there, right?
Is it multiple people, or it's just Strong Betty, or it's Strong Betty with friends?
You do not know.
I want to back up and see who all is up there.
So when you swim back, so you can get a better view of what's going on at the top of the cliff, you only see Strong Betty.
Okay.
How high up is the cliff? Like, conceivably, as a dolphin, could I fly up there?
No.
As a dolphin.
Yeah, leap up and tackle.
Leap up and
Dolphin
tackle. Strong Betty.
It is like I'd say it's about a 12-foot.
You think a dolphin
Cliff.
couldn't jump 12 feet in the air?
Yeah, I do think a dolphin can't jump 12 feet in the air.
Could I throw a dolphin 12 feet in the air?
Could Slake throw me up there?
Why do you want to be thrown up there as a dolphin?
I don't know.
Like, imagine this
I
big
just think it would
dolphin
be fun.
just is soaring through the air and just smacks Strong Betty right into the sea.
Right?
Or I could, yeah.
Guys, I
take
lied.
her
Dolphins can leap over 25 feet in the air.
Let me get up there.
Yeah.
Why for what?
Corbin goes all the way back and takes a swimming leap up into the air and soars onto the cliffside and aims for Strong Betty.
Roll to attack.
Hold on.
Roll to knock Strong Betty into the waves.
I'm just I don't want to I just want to hit her. I just want to surprise her. Oh my god, that's a really good roll. 25.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
Yes.
And Strong Betty is knocked to the ground by a dolphin. And Mary signs, Corbin, are you okay?
Corbin starts to flap his little body and chitter, and he's fine. And he's not moving. He will continue to be beached.
Okay.
For the time being. I mean, he's a dolphin, so he's fine.
So Strong Betty struggles under your dolphin-y bulk, but she is unable to escape from your rubbery body.
Yeah, her little hands just slip and slide all over me.
Can Mary try to tell her things then? Should we come out?
Yeah, I think.
I'm coming out.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, Slake is gonna climb up.
Yeah.
I'll also climb up after Slake.
Fran, can you make a strength check?
Damn it! Fran can ride on my back.
I got a 2.
I know Slake can do it.
I take it's like that thing when you've been swimming a long time and you're just your body doesn't know how to be on normal gravity and you just fall down. So I take one pull of my arm out of the water and immediately fall back in.
Oh, Fran, are you okay? No. Here, you can climb on my back.
Can I?
You can climb onto Slake's back.
All right, I hold on your back like a little spider monkey.
All right, Slake, you get the two of you up there.
Yay.
So now everybody is back on land. Strong Betty, Wolf of the Waves, is trapped underneath Corbin. And Mary signs, nice save. And looks at Corbin, I think.
Corbin chitters.
That was amazing, Corbin.
Nice job, Corbin.
Gleefully.
All according to plan.
So Mary kneels down next to Strong Betty and signs, please believe us, we just want to help. And she looks back at you guys and sort of turns so that Strong Betty can't see what she's signing and signs, how much should we tell her?
Ixnay on the odd gay.
I mean, there's a lot of odd gays here.
Technically, there's only one.
Oddest gay.
Well, if you don't like gods, Strong Betty, you're really not gonna like that they're trying to summon a god down there. I point down.
And Strong Betty twists her neck around to look at you, Fran, and says, what would you possibly know about what's happening in our kingdom?
Well, what would you possibly know about magic?
Other than that, you have been casting it willy-nilly since I put you on my boat. And I don't trust you further than, I guess I could throw you, but this fucking dolphin just can throw itself, I guess.
That's true, Strong Betty.
Up to 25 feet.
I mean, look, Strong Betty, Wolf of the Waves, we respect you so much. But your options right now are limited.
Yeah, if we don't do something about what's happening in the Dwarven Kingdom, Torva, who's pretty much top one worst gods list.
Number one.
Yeah, he's gonna get summoned, and it's just gonna be a whole thing, and you're gonna hate it. So we're gonna try and get down there and stop it before it happens.
We've had a pretty good track record. I mean, as track records against Torva go.
Mary looks at you guys and then signs again. We beat him once before in Ilfra. And Strong Betty spits. She says, yeah, I know you beat him once in Ilfra. That's why he's here. Sent your curse to us.
He's going everywhere. He was gonna come here eventually.
Yeah, if we hadn't stopped him, he would have just come here probably, he'd
He was already here. There was a bunch of dwarven ships that fought us in Ilfra.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a body right now. So you're welcome for us giving you a non-bodied Torva.
Oh, damn, Slake. Oh! Woo, Slake!
Corbin flaps his little tail flipper.
What are you gonna say to that, Strong Betty? Slake just destroyed you. Logic bomb.
That's not what I didn't mean. I was just trying to explain.
And Strong Betty tries to shoulder Corbin at least a little bit so he's not on her neck, so she can turn and look
He
at you
accommodates
guys.
gently.
Yeah, you gently move your floppy, spongy body out of the way. So Strong Betty sighs and she says, well, how the hell do I know I'm supposed to trust you?
I mean, frankly, you don't, but you can't stop us right now, so you can help us do what we want to do, or you can stay here. You have to make that decision for yourself. And I'm not going to promise that what's going to happen won't be hard, but you could at least have somebody powerful on your side.
She takes a long, deep breath in and exhales slowly. And she says, fine. Fine. If you say you want to help, fuck. God fucking damn it. And she, presses her face into the dirt for a second, sighs, and says, fine, just get this fucking thing off me.
Corbin turns into a boy, leaps into the air, and says, whoa!
It's amazing the kind of realizations you can have while stuck under a dolphin.
That's so true.
Some of my best and most growing moments where I've changed the most have been underneath a dolphin.
That makes sense, because you've never been under a dolphin.
Corbin storms Fran and tackles her.
Fran willingly falls into the ground and says, I just realized I'm the smartest person in the fucking world.
Corbin turns back into a dolphin.
I hold a hand out to Strong Betty and I say, welcome to the team.
Strong Betty takes your hand and takes your help getting up off the ground, and she shakes her head and says, not exactly a competent team.
You don't know that, Strong Betty.
You say underneath the dolphin?
Yeah.
She rolls her eyes and says,
She can just see my one little finger sticking up from behind the dolphin.
So cute.
Strong Betty rolls her eyes and says, I've been watching you the whole time you've been in the city.
These haven't been our best moments, okay?
You were looking out for us, Strong Betty?
No, I was making sure you didn't find the secret ways into the city.
Oh,
then
we were
why are you-
literally looking for you to ask you, so I guess, that's not
Yeah, I know you were. That's why you didn't find me.
Well, if you were trying to prevent us from finding the secret ways of getting into the city,
You did a pretty bad job.
I guess we all have good days and bad days, Strong Betty.
we're all incompetent here.
Strong Betty rolls her eyes and says, you still don't know how to get in.
That's a good point. But now we have a beautiful wolf of the waves on our side.
She shakes her head.
And we're a pack of the waves.
You know that's not my name, right?
Corbin turns into a boy, and he looks very pleadingly, and he's like, what's your name? Strong Betty, please.
Strong Betty, wolf of the waves, please
Strong
tell
Betty,
us your
we're
name.
family now.
Strong Betty takes a few steps away from you guys and paces away and looks up at the sky and looks down at the ground. She paces back and she seems to be really struggling with this. Fine. Fucking stone be damned.
That's your name?
Oh my
No.
God. So cool,
Your
though.
parents named you fucking Stoneby Dan? That is amazing.
Strong Betty looks down at the ground for another minute. Oh, my husband's gonna kill me. Okay. She comes over to you and she puts up a finger. She points at you all and says, "Look, I'm gonna talk to you. We're gonna talk honestly.
Yes.
Yes. I'm in. I'm
Right
in.
here.
And afterwards, you will never say to another person that you have ever met me. We will be strangers."
Oh my God. Yes.
If that's what you want,
A
Strong Betty.
secret relationship, a secret family.
She rolls her eyes again. She says, "I'm only doing this because I genuinely think, look, someone needs to do something about what's happening in Esudel, and
And that's us.
Yeah.
Fran, Corbin, Slake, Mary, and...
my name is Selmy." When you say it like that, I like Strong Betty better. Look, my name is Selmy.
Aw.
My husband is the king.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa! Stop before all of you.
A Strong Betty! Oh, bonus secrets! Bonus! Strong Selmy. King of the sea. Stone be damned.
I am not royalty, though. All of you surface dwellers, you think of marriage as if it's a romantic thing.
Oh.
The king and I have never been romantically involved. He's just my husband. One of.
I love that.
Damn.
Wait, one of?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
A marriage is an unbreakable bond between two people. Doesn't have to be romantic. Doesn't have to be monogamous. Now-
Oh, yes, Strong Betty.
This is a cool place.
I love it here.
My husband's my relationship is based off the fact that I make sure that only the smuggled goods that the city actually needs are coming in, not illicit substances or magical bullshit. And she looks at the four of you very pointedly.
Oh, man. Oh.
They need us.
You did. You brought us right here, though. Oh, God.
She shakes her head and sighs and says, "I didn't bring you anywhere. If you'll recall, you wandered around like idiots for hours trying and just happened to stumble upon it."
Well,
That's not true. How could you say that?
mean
Strong
way.
Sally, strong be damned.
You're right that Torve is a problem in Esudel right now, and my husband isn't doing jack shit about it. So, if you happen to meet him, I didn't let you in. You understand?
Oh, yes. Under pain of death.
You got it, Strong Selmy.
Just tell me. Now, she takes a key from her pocket that looks like it would fit the lock in the door at the bottom. Now, I'm going to hand you this. You figure out how to get the door open, and I'll call you passing the test.
Okay.
I step out of the way of the key and look at Slake.
Yeah.
Right. I'll give it a go.
I take the key from Selny,
Mhm.
and I guess I'll climb down to the water so that I can swim down to the door.
Okay, you swim down to the door. You insert the key. And you try to pull. It does not budge. Make me a strength roll.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 15.
No, it does not budge. It is an insurmountable amount of pressure that you are pulling against as the water is pressing against the door and keeping it closed.
Wait, have you tried pushing?
Yeah, did you try pushing?
I'll try pushing.
Roll me a strength check.
21.
No, it's not a push door.
Well, hey, you know what? We did try.
All right. I'm gonna come back up to the surface for air.
No luck?
Not yet. There's kind of a pressure thing happening with the water.
Okay. I want to use, I'm going to jump in the water, and then I'm going to use shape water and see how close can I use, if I'm far away, how close to the door does my magic get?
Okay. What's your first experiment?
I'm just going to use, shape water to try and, make, a tunnel through the water going towards this, seeing how far it can reach.
It reaches the door. It does not stay long, though. So you're able to create a bubble, but it lasts for a minute or less than a minute.
Okay, how close was it that it couldn't last? 10 feet, within 20 feet?
Once it was within 5 feet of the door, it lasted for, I'd say, 20 seconds, and then it collapsed. You feel like if you put more power into it, you could get it to last longer if you, say, used, 2 spell slots for it.
Sure. Well, I think what I want to do is I want to freeze the water that is about like an 8-foot sphere around it, and then empty the water out from that.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Smart.
Very
Smart.
Very
Smart.
smart. Very smart. Okay. All right. I love it.
Do I need to be in there, though?
Yeah, you guys probably all need to be in there before you.
I could open the end of it and let people in. I don't think that would be a problem. I can, but I will say this would all be cantrip use, so maybe I should use a couple spell slots.
So so I'm going to explain to you, this is going to become relevant in a little bit, but in the presence of the cold iron, if you want to do magic, you have to use double the spell slots. And if it is a cantrip, you have to use a first level spell slot.
Okay. So I think I would have to be using this spell twice to do this. So that would be 2 first level spell slots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
So basically, you guys will be able to do magic within the Dwarven Kingdom, but it will cost you a lot more.
Okay. So yeah, I wanna do that. And then if everybody wants to come swim down, I can just open up a little door and hold out the water and let y'all into the air bubble.
Awesome.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys all get into the air bubble, and as you get in, you feel that pressure that you've been feeling whenever you're close to the door. It gets worse. And it's just a crushing pressure that almost like Slake with the key in your hand, it feels difficult to even lift your arm up. And Selny looks over her shoulder and goes, shit, get the door open,
Oh, working on it.
And as you look over your shoulder, you see a shape charging through the waves, obscured by the icy walls.
Oh, God.
And Selny starts pushing you guys towards the door as, you get it open just enough for everybody to get through. Selny is pushing you guys in. As this shape gets closer and closer through the translucent wall of ice, you see the sea serpent. Still huge, still mottled with those inky dark blue spots. And its jaws open wide as it charges towards this barrier of ice, and Selny shoves Mary through the door last and then tumbles through. Slake, will you please make me a dexterity check to close the door quickly?
Okay, good. So for dexterity, 16.
16. All right, that will do it. You slam the door shut just as the serpent crashes through the wall of ice. And you see as it is just diving towards the door, it gets one fang into the opening before you slam the door shut.
Jeez.
And the tooth breaks off and goes sliding across the floor of this cave.
Corbin lunges for it.
Oh, yeah, get
He
that
wants to
tooth.
keep that tooth.
Oh,
It's gotta be magical as fuck.
Yeah.
you hold it and it feels very cold in your hand.
Woo!
Do you let Selny see that you have that tooth?
How big is it?
It's I'd say about the size of half my forearm.
Here's the thing. I'd love to say no, but Corbin's fucking stupid. So he hold it above his head and be like, "Look at this!"
Oh, wow.
Selny lunges for it.
Corbin dodges out of the way.
All right, we'll do a strength contest here.
Oh,
And
strong
Selny.
Selny.
Selny tries to
You can't make
tackle
me
you.
do dexterity for.
You can do
getting out of the
dexterity.
way?
She's going
Okay.
to strong tackle you.
10.
Oh no, yeah, strong Selny rolled a 19, and I haven't
okay.
even added her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
So
She,
fucking strong.
she gets me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't be damned.
Don't be damned.
she tackles you and rips the tooth out of your hand.
No, that was mine.
She tosses it at a dwarf who is very shocked. He was
Dwarves here.
a dwarf who was standing next to this mechanism next to the door, and he looks very shocked at what's happening as a tooth is thrown at him, and he catches it, and Selny says, "Get it out!"
What?
And
No, it was my prize.
the dwarf quickly puts the tooth into a little chute, shuts the door of the chute, and you hear a whooshing as this thing is ejected back into the ocean.
Oh, man.
Strong Selny.
So as you get your wits about you, you feel that increasing pressure is finally dissipating as the tooth is whisked away by whatever dwarven mechanism contained it. And Selny is panting. She says, "Do not let him in." So you guys have tumbled into a small cave, which is barely tall enough for Corbin to stand upright. Slake, you have to duck. Are you guys
We're still dwarves.
You're still dwarves, so never.
But you still do have to duck because I think. Well, yeah, I think you're probably a particularly tall dwarf.
Yeah. So it's just tall enough for Corbin to stand upright. Slake, you have to duck. And in the wall where the door is, there is a lever to control some sort of mechanism, presumably to open this door from the other side. Geometric patterns wrought in delicate cold iron filigree are inlaid into the rock, accented by panels of amber that are lit from behind by some sort of chemical light. There's a door at the other end of the cave that leads out into a narrow squeeze, barely wide enough for all of you to get through. Selny is panting, and she looks at the dwarf who is manning the door. And she nods and says, "It was a rough entrance." And he looks at her and goes, "Lady Selny, you could have knocked. I would have opened the shield."
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's so interesting to
Wow.
know.
Oh, wow, Lady Selny.
Told you it was a test. You passed. Almost.
We passed.
You were going to keep that tooth.
Yeah,
So
because it was cool.
It was a piece of Sertinus.
Yeah, that makes it even cooler.
is there a long-standing relationship between Sertinus and this kingdom?
God of the Deep thinks everything deep is his.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Come on. And the dwarf by the door goes, "Who is Lady Selny? Who are these people? They don't..."
We're out of towners.
Yeah, we're traveling.
There's no ladies. Something is. And Selny turns around and goes, "Shut up. Trust me." Stones be damned, you are too everything right now. Come on, you four. And she goes and she enters that narrow squeeze that leads out of this cave.
Oh, I love a narrow squeeze.
Ooh, squeeze.
Do you guys follow her?
Let's get a little squeeze.
Oh, yeah, we like to be squeezed.
I just meant it's a caving thing.
We love to be squeezed. You know what?
I'm
I should
calling
rephrase.
the cops.
We should probably just edit out all of that.
I'm calling
No. I need to get squeezed. I want to get squeezed like an orange.
lemon.
I just meant because it's a fucking cave.
Oh, juice me, baby.
Disgusting. Ew.
So, do you guys go with Selny?
Yeah, we follow sound.
Yeah, because we like to get squeezed.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. So you all go through, and you go through the squeeze and out into the kingdom of Essedel.
We can't find her, and she may already be beneath
The earth.
the earth, but maybe not, but probably, I think. She just seems like that.
That was quick of her.
Yeah, very speedy.
Just
Well,
like,
she
bam.
probably just knows, like, there's just, like, a little hole, and she just found it, and it was made for her.
That does happen. I can't fault her for that.
You got me there. fault as a whole.
Amigara fault.
Oh, that's really funny, you guys.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of doing this like really twisted thing with my comedy. Like it's kind of like you think I'm gonna go one way, and then it's like, whoa,
It completely
that guy is
surprises
twisted.
you.